This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, UFC 263 Fight Week, the Wednesday before a mega card. Adesanya, Vettori, Figueiredo, Moreno, all part 2. The return of Nate Diaz, Leon Edwards. Let's talk about it all with the MMA-Holes. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the show. This is our Wednesday show. We got the poster on the wall. We got JBM. She'll be here soon. And I hope everyone is wonderful, wonderful in the chat. A mega card as we come off of a weekend of UFC and a circus. No circus tonight because we're going to talk about the big UFC card in Arizona. So welcome to the Arizona UFC, pandemic style, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Looking so much forward to this card. Really, really looking forward to this thing as we have two rematches, Adesanya, Vettori 2, Figueiredo, Moreno 2. Watched both fights back on the old YouTubes and have some thoughts. Have some thoughts. I was looking at the top fight, the Adesanya fight. Although, I don't know. Is it Adesanya? I don't know. We'll call him Adesanya. Seems like that's what everyone's calling him. And there's some good stories with this thing. Israel coming off that loss with Jan Blachowicz. How is he going to bounce back from that? You know, and he did go up a weight class. He did take a gamble, so it's not like the end of the world. I still think he's like the best middleweight out there. So I don't think it's going to play much into this fight, but who knows? We have a hungry Vettori trying to be the first ever Italian UFC champion. Now, I'm half Italian, so there's a part of me that's going in that direction. The weird thing with Vettori, though, is he's kind of like a Mongoloid, you know? I don't know if I want him to be the Paisan, you know? But we really, as a half Italian over here, I don't know. But regardless of the fact, it's an interesting story. He seems like a nice guy. And he is very confident about this rematch over here. So I was picking Izzy, and I was saying, yeah, I think Izzy's going to get it done again. And then I was like, you know what? I thought the same thing with Stipe Miocic when he ran it back with Ngannou. I said that first fight, you know, it was all Stipe. I don't know how much Ngannou can do here. And then what happens? Ngannou looks fantastic. Are we going to see the same thing with Vettori in the rematch? Are we going to see some tweaks? And it was a split decision. And watching that fight back, I have no idea how that was a split decision because it really wasn't a close fight. Up until the last round, you know, Vettori gets him down and is able to hold him there for a little bit. But it was all Izzy. So I'm watching this thing. I'm saying, okay, can Vettori make the adjustments like how Ngannou made adjustments? Can he make the adjustments here? What did Ngannou have to do? Well, he had to stuff a takedown, really. He's got the bombs in his hand. He's good to go. So now Vettori's kind of the opposite, right? Vettori's got to land that takedown and hold Izzy down. Vettori is not Jan Blachowicz when it comes to size. He's very strong. He's a tough dude. And in a 5-round fight, it's fascinating. But I don't think that Vettori can really hold him down. And the way he walks forward and he's relentless, it kind of plays into Adesanya's style. Bender.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Anyway, Yeah, so there really isn't. I was trying to find an angle to pick Vettori. I was really trying, especially with my co-host who is in the other room, a big Adesanya fan. I'm trying to find a way. I can't. I really cannot do it. Other than Vettori's tough. His last loss was to Izzy. He's on a nice little win streak. But his striking style, I feel, plays right into Izzy's style. I don't know if he's really strong enough to really hold Izzy down for that long, and I would have to think that Izzy's going to make some adjustments as well. Izzy's a big dude at middleweight. So it's very tricky here. A fascinating fight, though, because you do have that storyline. You have the Italian storyline, the revenge, and will there be an Italian champion? We went crazy when we had the African champions. You know, anytime someone comes up there and when China was winning, the same thing. It looks good. You know, it brings more eyes to the UFC. Other countries are getting pumped up and involved. I don't know how the Italian MMA fan base is. I don't know how many there are, to be honest. But I mean, it would be good for the UFC, another group of people that are consuming this product. But I don't know if he's your hero. I don't know if Marvin Vettori is the cannoli hero. So I'm pretty confident that Izzy's going to get this done. In fact, I think Izzy's going to make it look a little easier this time around. Now, I know a lot of people are probably not happy about this. There are a lot of people that are Izzy haters. And you know, as much as I joke around about Adesanya, I don't hate the guy. I mean, he's confident, and he should be. He's got a flashy style of fighting, and I do enjoy watching fighters that are flashy. And watching that fight back with Vettori, this guy is good, man. Izzy is a special fighter. He really is. And if he just stays at middleweight and just mows these guys down, it's fun to watch. Some people just don't like his personality. They can't get on board with that. But I got to say, I mean, I don't mind him as champion because it brings a lot of conversation to the table. In this situation, though, yeah, not seeing it. Really not seeing Vettori being able to get the job done here. Now, let me know what you guys think in the chat as we're going to discuss this entire card tonight. We're going to get into some MMA news, and maybe we'll take some phone calls. I don't know. We were thinking about it, but let's see what's going on over here. Chris, be careful. Jessie may get you pego on purpose to keep the other woman away.
Wonderful.
Okay, I'll look out for that. Let's see. I think Moreno gets KO too, says Roberto Hernandez. I'm going to get into that. I have a pretty strong feeling in the co-main too. Watched a little bit of Embedded. I did something that I usually don't do, and that is watch Embedded. Usually I wait until the week is over, until the face-offs, the whole deal, the weigh-ins, and then I just like binge through the Embeddeds. But I'm actually really excited about this card. So I watched the two of them, and yeah, I think well, I'll say in a second which way, but I'm pretty confident about my rematch pick in the co-main event as well. Moss looks old, 29. Yeah, I trimmed that shit up, put a little dye in that shit, you know. But you can't go crazy with the dye because you got to keep some of that gray in there because then it doesn't look au natural. But yeah, you know how it is. By the way, I have my my #1 MMA podcast shirt on with the chain link fence and shit. TheMMAHoles.com. Go check it out on our website, TheMMAHoles.com. Just for men. I think it is just for men. You know what's funny? When we started this podcast, I used to get comments all the time. Bro, you dye your beard, you dye your beard, you dye your beard. And I didn't. And I was like, what the fuck? What are you guys talking about? And then the stress really kicked in. I don't know what happened. I did the move to Arizona. It was happened before Arizona. And then all of a sudden, I got to fucking dye my beard. Masya, you have Gray's. I will. Actually, eventually, I'm just going to fucking let it go. There's no doubt about it. One day, I'm just going to come in like fucking Gandalf, and you're going to be stuck with that. Glove Touch got tickets to 263, and that is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. I hope he has a great time over there. Just spoke to my landscaper. My landscaper's going. He's like, and I'm bringing my buddies and yada, yada, yada. That's fucking awesome, man. I honestly wish we can be there. But it's not even just COVID. It's the baby situation. It's a little tricky right now. But yeah, next event in Arizona, there is no doubt about it. I am at that event. Now we're not going to the actual fights because we got our fight buddies over here. We got a job to do. But I want to engage in Fight Week and get everything going with the viewers and all that shit. 50 Shades of Gray, stress and age will do it to us. Yeah, my hair's staying on my head, but and the top of my hair is keeping colorful, but the sides are getting all Mr. Fantastic. But I keep it tight on the side, so it really doesn't matter. But the beard is always like the first thing to start going gray. I don't give a fuck. I just put some in there and say, let's go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Michael, how you doing?
As the show, the Fosters came to an end, they all gathered around the table, and I just then realized that the show was over. I won't see this show again. I won't see them all together again. As I realized this, I began to feel ill.
That was really depressing. Thank you for the first donation of the show. I don't know what the fuck is going on. No clue. But thank you very much for that. Really appreciate whatever the hell he was saying. That's absolutely wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Anyway, yeah, so this card over here, give me your picks, okay? Who's got the Italian? Who's got Vettori? And by the way, hit that like button because we scheduled the stream a little bit late today, so we didn't get thrown into the algorithm and all that shit. I was just like, all right, whatever. We were running late, myself and Jessie. So everyone smash the like button if you have a second to put the thumb in the upright position and be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Appreciate it. All right, so Izzy or Vettori, who do you have? And like I said in the open, I'm feeling pretty strong that Adesanya is going to get the dub. I'm feeling very good. In fact, I think Adesanya in a 5-round fight can finish Vettori. His face is all bloodied up and shit. Vettori's very tough. Vettori is a guy that is very good at going to decisions, but yeah, I can't make the argument. I wouldn't mind seeing him win, but nope. Izzy goes together like a horse and carriage. Italian beef. This I tell you, brother. Oh shit, there's a UFC fight. Never heard of it. Nicole, hi. I sometimes watch Married with Children, and late night I do miss TV shows. That's one show you'll never see happen again. Yeah, Married with Children is a one-of-a-kind show for sure. I haven't watched reruns of that show in years. But yeah, that was a definitely unique for sure. I got Coxania, third round Izzy, and still says Sean Hart. I'm sorry. There we go. BC Dave says Anders for repeat with a question mark. We'll get into the Anders fight as well. Vettori just going against the grain, and Nate smokes before, during, and after the fight for the victory. Cool breeze. Thank you.
Wonderful.
For the comment. BC Dave, my Canbadian brother. I love that show. What's up, MMA-Holes? How you doing, Colby Johnson? Hopefully you're wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let's see what else we got here. I don't know who Nicole is. Is she hot? I don't know. I never seen her in person. I just saw pics. We could be getting catfished. I don't know. Colby. Sorry, Moss. Typing fast. Colby Brothers. His two joints. Marvin and New. So, okay. So a couple of people saying the Italian for the win and New. I can't. How? Did you guys rewatch that fight again? I mean, it was a little while back. When was that fight? Let me see. Let's go to Vettori here on a nice little win streak. I mean, he is on a good win streak. That was in 2018, so 4 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. How old is Vettori? Vettori's only 20. He's only 27 years old, so he's pretty much in his prime right now. Not like Adesanya is ancient. He's 31, but got in the game late. Man, I don't. It's really, really tough for me to see for going for the Italian. It was one-sided to Sean Hart. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the hell one judge thought that Vettori won. It's kind of weird. I should never go against Genderbender, but I think Mario might beat him. Mario, it's I'm Mario. That's racist. That's Italian racism. He takes down Izzy. Yeah, he could. I mean, he did get Izzy down in that third round. He put him down once quickly. I think it was in a second, but Izzy got right back up. Like I said before, I think Izzy's just too strong. And man, Vettori gets hit. Izzy was popping on him. I just think he's too quick. Israel has a huge burden on his shoulders. Losing to Jan is going to put pressure on him. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. And I was trying to think, like, crowbar that angle into this fight. But Jan losing. I don't see. I think Izzy's a strong-minded guy. He doesn't come across as a weak-minded dude. He took that loss to Jan like it was nothing. Now, if he took that loss hard, it was emotional and the whole deal, then I would say, you know what? You might be onto something here. But watching him at the press conference, he got paid a nice bag. He moves on. And I think this guy is so fucking full of himself. I think he is such a professional when it comes to his training and his skill set. I don't know, man. I think Vettori's gonna be in for a tough one, real tough one in the rematch. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I got to go with the favorite on this. If Izzy has no carry issues from Jan, like Kanoda said, might be a problem. Greasy Italian Beef wins the last 3 rounds. So you're saying a decision later in the fight, Vettori swings it in his direction. Okay. Right.
Colby Covington wants to kiss your
Colby.
hand. Donald Trump, can I kiss your hand? Kiss your hand. Kiss your hand.
Trump, you have a delicious hand. All right, Colby.
Said it before and I'll say it again. First fight really wasn't that close. My prediction, Vettori will try to take him down for the first rounds unsuccessfully and get exhausted, and Izzy will put him in a striking clinic once he is. Izzy 4th round KO.
That's another thing, too. And thank you, Colby. I think Izzy's going to get the knockout, too, in this 5-round fight. I think because it's more rounds, I think that does favor Adesanya. Adesanya, he can go 5. He has no problem going 5. And he is still a threat late in the fight as well with his power, his striking. And Vettori eating that punishment over and over and over again, unless he does nail that takedown early and really grind on Adesanya where Izzy just cannot get his ass back up. If he can just lay, honestly, Vettori's key to victory is lay on him. Straight up lay on him. I noticed this in the first fight too, which made me scratch my head.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's say the UFC makes 15 million per event. They make more. In 1 year that's 720 million. I think non-champions should get Diaz or Masvidal's money bag, at least.
There you go. Roberto trying to get these fighters some more coin. And I think they are going to get paid more. I really do. I think with all the backlash and everything, like we already saw the 75,000 bonus things and stuff like that. I think eventually they're going to start making some more money. But they're not boxing money anytime soon, at least. Thank you, Roberto. Appreciate that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So the first fight, too, something that I forgot to bring up before. I noticed when Vettori did land the takedown, or if they were battling against the fence and Vettori was holding on Izzy, I did notice, and I don't want to shit on Herb Dean, but sometimes it's tough not to. Herb was separating these guys, and he was like, as soon as Vettori landed the takedown, Herb was like, all right, work. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he just got the takedown. Like, I understand if you're laying on top of your opponent and you're not doing anything, then that's when the ref should, like, step in and say, all right, work, or I'm going to stand you up, whatever. But it was bizarre, man. Like, he would nail the takedown, Vettori, and, like, he didn't even have a chance to work before Herb was like, all right, let's go. Like, it was really fucking weird. It was like Herb had money on that fight. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it really bothered me watching this. And when we do our fight reactions, we don't have the audio on, so watching this one back and listening to Herb, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why is he just saying, all right, you're not allowed to take your opponent down, you can't hold him against the fence and try to go for the takedown? It was really strange. As soon as Izzy would go back up to the cage, right, he would get back up to the feet, and then Herb was like, all right, let's split this shit up. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. That was bizarre. So I'm hoping that Herb is not the fucking ref for this fight, because we might see a repeat of that bullshit. I mean, Vettori's only key to victory is to take Izzy down. You got to give him some time to get something going. Now, I understand if he's not active, you stand him up. I'm with it. But not when you just take him down, right? Anyway, all right, so that's my input on this fight over here, and we'll go back and forth as the show progresses. Let's look at this co-main event. Figueiredo versus Moreno, which I think this fight might be the best fight on the freaking card. Moreno, who is very focused, Moreno, who is in excellent shape, has that Mexican heart and pride, very likable guy, is really looking for the redemption in this one here. I mean, listen, the last fight was kind of a win for Moreno, if you really think about it. even though it was like a no result, Moreno going in there and bringing it to Figueiredo the way he did, shocked a lot of people. A lot of people know he's good, but to do that to Figueiredo is impressive. With that being said, the fight was still fairly even. And Figueiredo apparently was hurt or not feeling well. I'm not sure what it is with Figueiredo, but he wasn't himself in this fight. You can tell watching this fight. Even with him not being himself, being sick or whatever the problem was, Figueiredo is still a savage in that fight. Not like just kept on coming forward. There was just something off. And he did say that there was something up with him. Moreno doesn't believe it. Moreno said, no, he was fine and whatever. Listen, Figueiredo, watch it on Embedded. You could look into this motherfucker's eyes and you can see the fire is in Figueiredo. He is so fired up for this fight. And he says he's completely healthy and he's going to prove to Moreno that this time he's healthy. Moreno is about to get his shit pushed in. I'm telling you right now, Figueiredo is a lock pick for me. An absolute lock. And like I said before, Moreno is a very likable guy. He would be a fun champion if he decides to get if he does get the win here. Who is he's a moderate underdog too. He's a plus 200. Well, I mean, if you're a betting person, you might want to play around with that. But honestly, I'm telling you right now, this Figueiredo is going to come in there and he is going to hurt on Moreno. He is going to hurt this guy. This guy is going in there like a savage. And I'm sure Moreno's going to be prepared for this. He looks like he's in great shape. But, man, I do not see it. I am very confident about Figueiredo getting the job done here. Very, very confident here. Now, let me know with the chat what you guys say. Let me know if you saw that Embedded. I think it was the second one where they were addressing this situation. And I'm telling you, man, Moreno's very likable. If he wins, I'd be happy, of course. But, nope. It's all Figgy, man. Figgy and still. Easy win for Figgy. I think we'll see a finish this time around. Figure 8 is going to treat Moreno like a piñata. My God.
Wonderful.
Candy's going to fly out of his ass. BLT, my seg sandwich. Did you know I sold Bilal a Chrysler 300 in 2012? Wow. You have no idea what you're talking about. Listen, weird name guy. I can't say your name. I wish I could say it. But I don't know. It looks like I don't know what the fuck that is. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, listen. If I see a chance that Moreno is going to win this fight, if I see the angle here, I would go with it. But listen, that first fight, Moreno looked great. He peaked. He peaked at that fight. We're going downward. We're going in a downward spiral. Is that Habib? Habib, is that you? Total Casuals.
Casual.
Let's see, funny language name. I'll tell you what. I'll see you here on Saturday night. We'll dance on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of... I got a mustache going right in my nose. Mustache hair right in my nostril. Well, so I'll see you Saturday night, buddy, with your fancy name. Okay? Now, there's going to be a lot of people in the chat, so it's going to be tough for me to see you. So become a member maybe, and then you can stand out a little bit. But I'll be looking for you, bud. Moreno's not winning this fight. It's not happening. Not in my humble opinion. I'm just trying to save you guys some money, if you're making bets. Also, Moreno is he's a pretty big underdog, so I could see why it'd be interesting to take that bet, but I don't know. I'm not seeing it. If Moreno wins, will I be shook? I won't be scared by being shook, but shocked maybe. But I won't be scared. I won't be like, oh. I'll be shocked. I would actually be shocked. I really do believe that Figueiredo is going to fuck them up. I really do. I'll fight you, weird name guy. No, don't fight him. He's entitled to his opinion. Let's see. Moreno is a scrapper, but that won't be enough this time. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's tough. This is the thing. Toughness, it gets you just so far. This is a title fight.
Wonderful.
Moreno won the first one. It doesn't matter what Figgy shows up. Lego boy is going to butt fuck him. I don't know why I'm here. I have a flight at 5 a.m. You assholes are going to make me miss my flight.
Bring us to the airport. Thank you to Glove Touch. So the Glove Touch is saying Moreno. Hey, maybe you're right about this upset. Not looking like it for me. I mean, no. If Figgy loses, you have to close your channel. Okay. What does close your channel mean? You mean like terminate my channel or close my channel like a door? You close the door. You close your legs if you have a pussy. Some people are closed-minded. I feel like you're closed-minded here. There's a reason why Figueiredo is a pretty decent favorite in this one. And honestly, I do believe that Figueiredo did enough in that first one to get a decision. A close fight goes to the champ. So, I think Figueiredo, and like I said, Figueiredo in that fight, it wasn't because Moreno looked great, and I'm not trying to take away from Moreno the first time around. But like I said, there was something a little off with Figueiredo and him confirming the fact that he wasn't all there. Remember, Dana White said there was something in Figueiredo that he sees that you don't see in many fighters. The dude he has violence in his eyes. This is this type of fighter.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Healthy Davidson Figueiredo will clap Moreno's cheeks within 2 rounds, which will initiate Walid Ismail to cut a WWE promo on Olio. So then Cheetah Yen will get cut out of his title fight because Olio versus Figgy will be the fight everyone demands.
Wow. So he's thinking Figgy's going to go up? Thank you, DVSV.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Colby Johnson?
Izzy's takedown defense has improved tremendously since their fight. He fought one of the best wrestlers in the division in Derek Brunson and didn't get taken down. Remember, he's fighting someone his own weight, not a giant Polish Viking with a 25-pound stick.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. You know, it's not fun for me to pick favorites. I don't like doing it. I don't like picking favorites because it's not fun to gloat, you know? Like with the Kamaru Usman thing as well. It's like I feel like I'm cheating, like I'm using a cheat code here. But in this situation, I'm just trying to get winners. And Israel Adesanya, I picked him in the beginning. Then I was like swaying towards Vettori. Never fully went in Vittori's side of predictions. But watching that fight again, the first one, it was not like I tried to say, okay, well, Stipe, looked great against Ngannou the first time, and then you run it back, and it's a whole different ball game. No fight's the same, right? But in this situation, like Colby says it the best, right? He has improved, Izzy. He is very big for middleweight. And Vettori had a problem getting him down and keeping him there until the third round. So, I mean, I guess you could make the argument if Vettori weathers the storm early, perhaps he can kind of tire Izzy a little bit and then drag him down and just lay on him and just try to just win by control. Here's a problem. That sounds great, but the way judges are scoring fights now, that doesn't work anymore. You can't just lie on your opponent. You have to be active in order to win rounds. It's just not like you can't really smother a fighter and get the dub, especially if the fighter's a champion. It's just not going to happen. So what does Vettori do here? He's got to stay active. If he's active and he starts letting the hands go and everything like that, I just feel Izzy's going to find a way to scoot himself to the fence. He's going to be able to get out of these situations. Will Izzy hit the mat? Yeah, I think he will. I think Izzy will hit the mat. But, nah. I have to go Izzy. I have to go with the favorite. Fernando Torres sucks. Anyone know the score of the Islanders versus Boston? I saw they had the lead. I was like, holy shit. The Islanders might win the Stanley Cup. I've watched Moreno since his turf days. So have I. I've watched him since his turf days too. By the way, tough is really... It's really bad. Speaking of laying on your opponent, that kid that just, I can't remember the kid's name now, but the kid was out of Massachusetts. Champion, undefeated fighter, took the L in tough. But that episode, my God. I caught it a couple hours later, and it wasn't good. I mean, turf. Yoel is in Bellator, so I don't think Costa is going to get that far. He was the last season. Izzy versus John Jones needs to happen for big money. Let's see. Big money fight. He's going to run out of opponents here soon. Yeah, I think Izzy, his best bet. The Izzy John fight, that ship has sailed. I don't think it's ever going to happen. But I think what Izzy should do is just chill. Chill at middleweight. Even if he's got to rematch everyone in the division, just chill and just collect W's. Keep on padding his stats. and having a wonderful, wonderful legacy. But maybe if you're gonna go up, do it later. You know, really just mow through that middleweight division before he makes another chance at going back up. But I don't see him fighting Jones. Yeah, after he lost to Blachowicz, I feel like that ship has sailed. And now with John Jones playing around, God even knows if Jones is coming back. You know, I think he will, but he's a weird dude. I would love to see Jones versus Blachowicz. It's actually kind of interesting. Dana has Costa's voodoo doll out. Diaz is never going to win a fight again. Those fools fell out hard. Let's go over that one. All right, so we discussed the two top fights here. I'm going to go with Izzy. I'm going with Figueiredo. And Figueiredo, I got to say, actually both these guys, I'm fairly confident that the favorite's going to be and still. We got Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. That is like a title fight without the title. Nate Diaz coming back after how long? He's been out for a year and 7 months. Mr. Nate Diaz coming off of the BMF fight. He's coming off a title fight. He's fighting Leon Edwards. I want so bad to pick Nate. Like, as a fan. I just want to pick Nate to get the dub here. Another one I'm having a fucking problem with. There really isn't a way that he beats Rocky. I mean, what do we do here? Maybe a 5-round fight does favor him. That's what he wanted, right? But I feel like Edwards is going to fuck him up. If Masvidal did what he did to Nate in that last fight, how the hell is Edwards going to not do the same thing? Why 5 rounds for Nate's his double champ? Well, it was a whole, that's what he wanted, and it seems like Nate's calling the shots. And I think Nate realized he's going to get fucked up early in that fight. And he's the type of dog that can wear down his opponent to the point where he's like, you could punch me as many times as you want in the face, but I'll come back and try to submit you, you know, or I'll come back and just try to outbox you or some shit. I don't know. I'm guessing that Nate realizes that latter round Nate is very dangerous, I guess. But I don't know if his face is going to hold up, and I don't know, man. Who has Leon beat? Well, I mean, you want to play MMA math? We can do it. There's a guy on there that fucked up Nate Diaz. You could do that. I don't want to do it. But if you really want me to do it, I'll do it. Has he beaten the top tier guys?
Wonderful, wonderful.
DVSV?
I got Diaz by submission in round 5, 4 minutes and 55 seconds into the round.
Submission in round 5, 4 minutes and 55 seconds into the round. So, wow. I hope you're right. I kind of hope you're right. That'd be dude. I will lose my shit if Nate Diaz submits Leon Edwards. I will literally dance around with joy because honestly, I mean, that's gonna be so much fun to see what they match up. Do they throw Nate Diaz? Do they throw Nate Diaz at fucking Kamaru Usman? Neither of them beat Usman. No, but could you imagine? Could you imagine, man? Just like the scenario that we threw out there before. If Conor beats Poirier in the trilogy, you know what they're doing, right? They want Conor to go for the 155. Go after Oliveira or some shit, right? Nate Diaz somehow beats Leon Edwards. You know what they're going to do. You know what they're doing. They're putting Nate against Usman.
Wonderful.
Don't hate on Costa too much. He's still suffering from PTSD from the in-ring rape. I think Nate is going to look really bad in his next fight no matter who he fights. He's too far removed from prime. Alistair going to Glory. Thoughts?
Is he really going to Glory? That's actually pretty awesome. Hey, Tyler, thank you for the sub.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Become part of the MMA-Holes Mafia.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the sub. And thank you, Kainoto, for that donation. That's actually kind of cool, Alistair going to Glory. We might have to do a Fight Buddies for that. We haven't done a Glory Fight Buddies, but although he's probably going to die, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Colby is on the line first. Well, okay. So Dana White's running around saying it's going to be Colby Usman, this and that. I'm telling you right now, you can lock this shit up. If Colby, the baby's here. If Colby Covington, he's going to wait around for the title fight. If Nate Diaz beats Leon Edwards, it is not a question that Nate will fight Usman. There is no way around it. No way around it. Oh, by the way, look at this. Our friend subscribed. Look at this. I missed it, but let me give you. This is my new friend, Jessie.
Oh, nice.
This is my new friend over here. Thank you for the sub. I don't know. Is that Arabic? What's that writing?
I don't know.
I guess it is, right? Thank you. Appreciate it. Where are you from bud? Yeah, if Nate beats Leon, Islanders are up 4-1. My God. I was telling my dad today. I don't know if there's any hockey fans out there, but I was telling my dad today. I think the Islanders are going to win the Stanley Cup, and I must hide if that happens.
You always think that.
No, I don't. What do you mean I always think that?
Yeah, didn't you say that the Islanders are like the best?
They're good. The Islanders are good. It's Arabic. Oh man, yeah, I can't handle that being a Ranger fan. It's 1983. Anyway, Nate Diaz beats Leon Edwards. Jess, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I figured instead of putting her in the crib and risking her waking up again and then coming back here and having to leave for the whole show, I might as well just take her with me.
Yeah, bring her on. Boy,
until she gets to the age where she can sleep on her own.
Listen, she'll be 12. She'll be 14 years old and still in your arms.
Yeah.
What do you think if Leon Edwards loses to Nate Diaz, which is very tough for me to see, but if he does take the L,
yeah,
do you believe that they would give Nate Diaz? I mean, Colby Covington's supposed to fight Usman. That's supposedly the fight, right? The rematch, which was a great first fight. But what do you think they do with Nate then?
Well, according to the news that I have pulled up, he's getting a title shot if he wins.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
See, Dana White don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
Dana White don't care, man. Whatever, he'll say one thing one day and literally the next day, complete different story.
You want me to tell you about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. According to Jesse Holland of MMA Mania, an unranked Nate Diaz, a career lightweight, is getting a 170-pound title shot if he wins UFC 263.
I freaking told you. I told you, man. Like, it's not even a question. It's not, wow. He legit, like, he was just saying Colby's the guy.
Yep. UFC President Dana White is giving the winner of Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards, who collide at UFC 263 this Saturday inside Gila River Arena in Glendale, Arizona, the next shot at the welterweight title, behind #1 contender Colby Covington. White told Submission Radio this. He said, Colby is the #1 contender. We did the Jorge Masvidal fight. Kamaru Usman wanted that fight back. Colby Covington, the fight with Colby and Usman, is one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life. He's the #1 contender. It's the fight to make. Whoever wins is next after Colby.
Wait. Hold on. Repeat that.
So he's basically saying Colby is the #1 contender.
Yeah.
So Colby technically gets his shot.
Okay.
And whoever wins this fight is next after Colby.
Oh, okay. So all right. So Colby is getting the shot.
Colby's getting the shot.
Okay.
And then you asked what happens to Nate after if he wins this fight. That's what happens to Nate. If he wins,
I guess it makes sense because Nate's the type of guy that will hang around. He'll beat Leon and just fucking chill. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going back on what I'm saying then. All right, so at least Dana didn't flip-flop there.
Well, no, but Nate still gets a title shot if he wins after Colby. I mean, he still gets the opportunity to fight for the title, which is pretty insane since he is a career lightweight.
It's not insane anymore. You know why?
He's going to get a 170-pound
like Dana
title
White,
shot.
Dana White is very serious. Like, he doesn't want to do any of that Triller shit, right? He doesn't want to do that Showtime stuff. He doesn't want to do circus fights, right? He doesn't want... He's a prestigious man with a ranking system and champ... Wait, he doesn't believe in the ranking system.
Well, no, he
has a 155er fighting for the title.
That's what I was just saying. He's a career lightweight fighting for a 170-pound title.
This is the problem here. Like, Dana White plays it off like all this circus stuff, like he's not into it, yet he is.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to money, he is. So it's just a matter of time before he brings all the other circus shit over here. I mean, the rankings mean absolutely jack shit. And you know what? I'm cool with it. I'm not on the rankings. So what do I care? I just want to see fun fights,
as a fan,
right?
I'm sure you care what happens, right?
I don't care. I don't care about the rankings. I couldn't care less. The rankings were dead to me ever since they made the new belt. Remember I went on the whole rant?
Yes.
As soon as they changed the belt, the UFC.
Oh, the new UFC championship belt?
Yeah, that was it. The old belt, I was all about it. Now I'm just like, who cares? That new Power Ranger belt, I'm like, fuck the rankings. Just give me the most fun fight. You don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
But, all right, so Colby's getting it. So, all right, that's fixed up. Montreal's going to win the cup. I hope you're right. Anyone but the Islanders. I can't take that. Although Islander fans do deserve it. It's been long enough, but geez. I don't know,
But isn't it a little weird with Nate Diaz being unranked at 170?
No, it's not.
Like, not just the fact that he's a lightweight fighting for the 170-pound title, but He's also unranked. He doesn't even have a position in the 170 rankings.
Nah, it's Nate Diaz. He's Nate. Nate brings the dollars. He brings the Dolores. Let's look at the rankings over here, and I'll tell you why. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you. All right, so where's the welterweights? Where are my welterweight friends? All right, so Kamaru, by the way, no one's beating Kamaru anyway. Kamaru's going to be sitting there for a while. Colby's he's going to get his fucking face reversed. This time, Usman's going to finish him quicker. All right, so Gilbert Burns already got smoked. Leon Edwards already got smoked by him. I mean, let's be honest. Thompson is some guy you can throw out there. Vicente Luque looks great.
Yeah.
But he's not right there either. So,
Chiesa?
Who wants to see Michael Chiesa versus Usman?
The guy can technically market himself if he really wanted to.
He looks great in his last couple of fights. Yeah, but you know what? I don't give a fuck about Michael Chiesa.
How many people in the chat give a fuck about Michael Chiesa?
I don't care about Michael Chiesa, the former Ultimate Fighting Championship.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him, try.
I don't care. I don't care about the Maverick. I know he's on a nice run, but yeah, he just ever since the mom thing, Jess, it just doesn't do it for me. Do I care? Does anyone care about Michael Chiesa? Let's see. This has got to be someone. Someone out there is going to be like, yeah.
He's cool, says CN.
All right, CN likes him.
Sasquatch is negative. I don't give a fuck. Nope, fuck him. Fuck Chiesa. No fucks given. None.
Imagine Michael Chiesa headlining a pay-per-view. He's great. He looks great lately.
Don't ever talk about my mom.
But Jesus. I don't know. It's weird.
Wow, shocking.
Yeah, no one cares.
Actually, it doesn't surprise me at all. He didn't really do well creating a name for himself with the whole mom thing.
He's probably a great guy. I don't know why. He just doesn't do anything for me.
Their rankings went to shit when they cut Fitch. If Nate fights for the belt, I'll lose love for the UFC. Remember what Rory did to him? Can you imagine what Usman will do to him?
Oh, it's gonna be.
He'll reduce Nate to a flap of meat in the cage.
But there's a part.
Dana loves that circus.
There's a part of me that wants to see. I mean, listen. There's a part of me that wouldn't mind seeing Kamaru Usman just beating the fuck out of Nate Diaz, and I love Nate. But I don't know.
He would
But seeing Nate just flipping him off, as Kamaru Usman's pounding his face into the mat, and Nate's just I don't know. I just want to see it. I know Nate's not going to beat Usman, but for some reason I don't mind it. I don't mind watching that. I don't know why, because Nate's such a badass.
I mind because we all know how it would turn out.
Even when Jorge Masvidal was beating the crap out of Nate, right? It was just fun how Nate was like, "Is that all you got?"
How do you think Nate would fare against Usman?
He would get destroyed. It wouldn't be good, man. It wouldn't be good.
I mean, he does have ground game, Nate. So I guess he could maybe put up his own, but he would certainly not win against Usman. But still, it is kind of interesting to think about.
All right. Okay. There we go. What else we got over here as we are discussing some UFC tonight? UFC 263 coming up and the return of Nate Diaz. I tell you what, win or lose, that's what I love about Nate. Even if he loses, it's just fun. He's just a fun guy to watch fight. It's the Conor effect too. Conor, even if Conor loses, I'm game, man. I'm ready to watch them fight. Yeah. There's some fighters out there, even if you know they're gonna lose, you're just yeah, I'm in though. And Nate Diaz is one of those guys.
Yeah.
Now Nick Diaz, they keep on making rumblings. I don't know if you have that story. Maybe we'll throw it out there real quick.
I believe I pulled something up, and unless it was on the last show. I know I pulled something.
A mouthpiece. 1, 2, 3, 4. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Mouthpiece in his. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Yeah. Look at my mouthpiece. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Charlie Olive's got a mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece in his mouth. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece in his mouth.
Sort of punch someone in the face during that song.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Phil Starr. Tell me you don't want to kick the shit out of someone listening to that.
Well, it makes me want to jump into a moss pit.
I tell you what, man. I tell you what.
No.
Yeah, moss pit. That's good. Yeah.
Thought it was fitting for the show, Moss.
I just did a you.
What?
I stepped on your joke. I did a you. Remember, I always say to you, I'm like, you stepped on the joke. I did you. Oh fuck. I'm sorry, Jessie.
It's okay. I know how it feels now.
Yeah, I know. It sucks, right? I literally didn't even give you a joke. Say it again.
No, it's not. I'm
going to give it a moment right now.
Time around.
You know what it is? When I was in school, when I was in high school, I heard Mospit all the time. So it wasn't like, it's like when people say Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, and I'm like, I heard it all through high school. Like, you know, ever notice that? Like if someone has a name that's so, like, it's just, the joke is like, it's right there. Like a 12-year-old would come up with it. You have to assume that they heard that their whole life.
Yeah.
All right, but let's give it to you again. I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't mean
it's
to.
never funny the second time around.
Go ahead, Jess. Go ahead. Look him in the eyes. Okay, what we're going to do is right. Ready? Okay, ready? So, Jessie, that song really makes me want to punch someone in the face.
It makes me want to jump into a moss pit. Oh, God.
Wonderful.
It worked. There we go, Jess.
Yeah.
A round of applause.
So much funnier the second time around.
Round of applause. By the way, and thank you, Phil Starr. Thank you. That's the $13 donation. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful.
You guys are assholes.
What do you guys think? Number one. The number one MMA community.
Oh, shoot. I didn't.
The number one podcast.
You should have told me you were wearing that.
We got it. We got it rocking over here with the number one. We got the chain link on it, the blood on the bottom. We got the youtube.com/the MMA-Holes on the back. And I got to say, it's wonderful, wonderful. Check it out on the MMA-Holes.com. We have a bunch of new shirts for you. And they are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, so the Nick Diaz, let's just get it out of the way.
Yeah, so Dana White says it looks like Nick Diaz will fight this year, according to Damon Martin of MMA Fighting. The former welterweight title contender has been teasing his return for some time, with those closest to him saying that Diaz was training with the purpose to fight again sooner rather than later. Those rumors were usually met with a healthy dose of skepticism by UFC President Dana White, who routinely shot down the idea that Diaz was going to be fighting anytime soon. Now, it appears White has finally changed his outlook when it comes to Diaz's future. He told UFC Arabia about Diaz making his return to the UFC, saying, "I wasn't very high on that. I didn't think that it would happen, but it looks like it will. It looks like Nick Diaz will fight this year." Diaz hasn't competed since 2015 when he lost a decision to former UFC middleweight champ Anderson Silva in a fight that was later overturned to a no contest when the Brazilian tested positive for banned substances. Following that controversy, Diaz faced one of his own when he initially handed down a 5-year suspension by the Nevada State Athletic Commission after he tested positive for marijuana for the third time in the state. The commission later overturned the punishment and instead suspended Diaz for 18 months. Diaz then faced a 1-year suspension from the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency for failing to report his whereabouts as part of the UFC's anti-doping program. He was cleared to compete again in 2018, but still hasn't booked a fight since then. Even White admits surprise at changing his tune where Diaz is concerned after he largely wrote off the veteran welterweight based on his absence from the sport. He said, "The last time I saw him in Jacksonville, but it looks like it's going to happen. We'll see. The matchmakers have talked to him, but I don't know where we're at on it, but it's looking promising." You never hear me say that ever. You think Nick Diaz will fight this year? Absolutely, positively not is what I would usually say. Looking promising, he'll fight this year.
Okay. Now, I've gone back and forth. I said, yeah, he's coming back. And then I was like, nope, there's no way in hell. And now he's coming back again.
Yes.
And like I said, I think it was in our last stream, I don't want to see Nick back. Nick, I feel like he's got brain damage. He looks slow.
Both Diaz brothers arguably have some pretty significant damage up there.
I mean, the last time Nick has been in the cage has been, how many years? The suspension, the whole... Yeah, I don't want to see it, man. I don't want to see it. Unless you're putting Nick Diaz against like some weird celebrity type deal. If you're doing that, okay. And the guy
what weight class did Nick Diaz fight in?
Well, the guy that just got fired, what's his name? Dan Hardy?
Yeah.
Like, that would have been interesting. You know, you do something like that, like a guy that's been on the shelf for a while.
Dan Hardy's still lobbying for his way back. He still wants to come back.
Yeah, put him against Nick Diaz. Do that or some shit. But then again, like, Dan might get a win, and that would bother me. I don't want to see Dan Hardy win. Nick versus Jorge was something I was interested in, the mind of OPEX. But I think Jorge's going to just, at this stage of the game, I think he's going to bang him up, man. I think Jorge would do, like, serious damage to the face of Mr. Nick Diaz. By the way, I have a new subscriber. It's no glove touch. They're out tonight, guys. No glove touch is here. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. By the way, hit the like button. We have 200 people watching. Everyone smash the like button. The stream came up a little bit late today because we were all tardy and stuff, and it's like 100 degrees, and I almost died in the garage working out today. But yeah, hit the like button. And let's try to get to 200 likes. We'll play the goalie goal song. That's right.
Go, go, go.
We're going to get Jessie's opinions on the main card the main event and co-main event. But let's
yes.
flip into a story here. What's the first story you got for me?
All right, so of course, talking about the fights this weekend, Tomas, UFC 263 Embedded. Have you seen the third episode yet?
No, I only
Okay.
saw 1 and 2.
So I haven't seen it either, but I did read the article, so a little bit of it was spoiled for me.
Oh, I saw the interaction between the two.
I didn't see it,
Yeah, I saw it. So
but
what's-
I read on it. So I mean,
this is dumb. I saw it. There's nothing happened.
well, apparently it's not dumb because people really took to like the whole exchange. I guess.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Now
So,
I have not seen it.
Yeah, this is Cyborg. Help me out.
This is number one bullshit.
Yeah, it's number one bullshit. I saw it myself. Nothing happened. Like literally, like Vettori may have had the better in the exchange. Like I'm gonna take your belt or some shit like that. It's like, yeah, whatever, clown. Like he was just basically like, yeah, okay, dude. Like seriously, legit. Yeah, see, Drunk said it. Nothing happened. It's bizarre. I don't. Who wrote this story?
This was, let's see, it just says MMA Junkie Stat. They didn't
see?
even put an author on it.
It's Cyborg. What do you think?
This is number one bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I do want to see it though. I do want to see it.
Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch it after. So we got to watch Ellie's second video of our road trip, Jess.
Oh yeah,
I want to see it. I watched the first one. It was wonderful, wonderful. I love it.
Wonderful.
Moss was very into it.
I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, are they going to get there?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's on the MMA-Holes.com. Thank you, Ellie. This is what I'm saying. Like, this community is so fucking awesome. Like, for real. Like, the fact that you would sit there all those hours and go through that road trip and clip everything and put it together.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go into a sentimental moment.
No, it's awesome. You got people that will come here and smash the like button no matter what. You have people that drop fucking donations, for God's sakes. Badasses like that. You have people that clipping stuff for us and just making funny memes or videos or whatever. Like, everyone's contributing in their own way.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes.
So thank you. I'll suck all your dicks and eat your pussies after the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the story.
Okay. All right. So then moving on from this one, it's not really a story. It was just me covering the whole UFC embedded thing. But I'll move on to the next one.
Okay.
Nate Diaz on why he's fighting Leon Edwards, and then we'll get out of the whole Nate Diaz thing. According to Jed Meshew, Nate Diaz on why he's fighting Leon Edwards, saying he's got an impressive little record going on, so let's take that shit. That was Diaz's quote. This Saturday, Nate Diaz makes his return to the cage after a 19-month layoff when he faces Leon Edwards at UFC 263. When the fight was first announced, it came as a bit of a shock to fans, as Diaz's star power means he has his pick of the litter for possible opponents to return against, and Edwards seems like a high-risk, low-reward option. However, according to Diaz, the reason he chose to face Edwards is as much about timing as it is about record. Diaz told ESPN, quote, I was waiting for this whole world to speed back up. I wasn't really waiting. I was just trying to get on a good card where everything was happening again, where there's full crowds, and it was time to go, and he's the one who's winning and doing a good job. He's got an impressive little record and career going, so let's take that shit. Edwards is one of the best welterweights in the world, but despite that fact, and despite his 9-fight unbeaten streak, Rocky has yet to capture the imagination of fans, and as a result, over the last few years, Edwards has struggled to secure fights with top-ranked welterweights. In Diaz, Edwards gets the most high-profile opponent to date, and for Diaz, who is one of the biggest stars in the sport, Edwards' Q score doesn't matter as much, and his impressive record and ranking means a win could vault Diaz to a title shot against Kamaru Usman next. Usman himself has basically said as much, and with the UFC making this bout the first non-title, non-main event in UFC history to be scheduled for 5 rounds, it seems that they too may be setting up the winner for a welterweight title shot. However, first Diaz has to get the win, something odds makers, fans, and fighters are not giving him much chance to do. For all those people, especially his fellow fighters, Diaz has a simple message. He says, that's been my whole career, is shit like that. If any of the fighters, to all the fighters out there, are saying anything about me, if it's not positive as a motherfucker, then shut the fuck up and fuck you. That's what I think about you. That's how my whole career has gone and been. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's how I work anyway. I don't got nothing nice to say. I keep my predictions and all that shit to myself, because all those guys that are saying about me losing, they're not shit themselves.
Interesting. Well, Jesse, I have some great news for you.
What?
Hold on a second. I should have prepared this before.
What? Oh. We have a visitor? Oh boy. Why is it so thin? Hi, Nate. How you doing? Are you excited for your fight this weekend with Leon Edwards?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what do you have to say about the naysayers? Can you repeat that? I didn't understand. Okay. All right. You have a lot of scar tissue, Nate. Do you think that's gonna fare well for you in this fight? I mean, you could get cut open quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Where is your brother, by the way?
He's in my hands. He's sucking my dick.
Is he gonna be in your corner?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know. Is he gonna be in your corner?
Nah, he's got things to do, you know. He's
Oh, okay.
He's Stockton. He's gonna be in Stockton.
Yeah. He's in Stockton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I hope you're excited about your fight this weekend. We wish you the best of luck, Nate.
Can you give me a kiss? Can you give me a kiss?
Sure. Mwah. All right. Bye, Nate.
I wanna go. Yeah. I wanna see.
You don't want to go yet?
No.
Oh.
You gotta read the news, man. You got a story. I'll read the news.
I can, but it's not about you anymore.
Alright, you got about questions? You got a daughter?
I can always ask more questions. Can you hang around for a little while?
Yeah, I got.
If you get the title, are you going to stay and defend, or are you?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I don't know what you're saying.
No, I don't know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying?
CBD. CBD.
Oh, CBD.
CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you want to get these for before or after the fight training and make your life a better
Well, there he
place.
is. There's what the?
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
He's not surprised.
Thank you, not Nate. It's
Not Nate
Nate
for the donation. That was really nice of you.
I
All right.
another baby figure.
What's that?
If it's a spread, you figure.
I'm sorry, Nate. I really can't understand what you're saying here.
I'm sorry. I gotta go, man. Bye.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Wonderful.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was good to talk to him. It was just at the end, he started to lose me.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little hard to understand,
Yeah,
but nice guy. Seems like a nice guy, right?
yeah,
What did he? Did you get anything from that?
yeah. I think he's gonna defend. I think he's gonna defend if he gets the title shot.
Oh.
Also, Nick's not gonna be in his corner. He's in Stockton.
Super chat.
Alrighty.
Love you guys. Diaz is overconfident. I feel sad.
Yeah, fuck you, man. I'm back.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, Moss. Scared me a little bit.
Don't you love how, like Nate, like in mid sentence, just like stops, and you could just see the wheels like turning in his head. Like,
Well,
you
you gotta think. I mean, the
just,
poor guy.
He just stops talking, and he's just like, hey, like, yeah, it's Nate.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome having him on the show, though.
Yeah.
We should have him field questions throughout the show, you know. But I think he's a businessman. He's getting, he's trying to cut weight and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does Nate win? How does he beat? Oh man, I hope he does.
I don't think he does. I have to be honest.
Is anyone in the chat picking Nate Diaz? Is anyone picking him?
Christopher Smith says Ebonics. Nicole Wilson says, what the fuck was that? Pale Monkey says, damn, that super chat buffered worse than Showtime. Sponge Boy Me Bob says he only needs to focus on MMA and that's all. Saman says, if Colby wins the rematch, then what will happen? What do you mean?
If Colby wins what?
If Colby wins the rematch, then Nate Diaz would fight Colby.
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on a second.
Nate Diaz would fight Colby.
You can't do Usman like that, though. You gotta run it back.
Dana White already said it's Colby and then the winner of this fight.
I mean, Colby Covington versus Nate Diaz would be fun. But I don't want to give that to Colby. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in fairness, do you want to give anything to Colby?
No, I don't want to give that fight to him. I don't want him to have that fight.
Why?
Because I think Colby fucks him up.
Well, of course Colby's going to fuck him up.
Yeah, I don't want that
This
fight.
is for the excitement.
I mean, I know
guess,
Usman's going to fuck him up too, but I don't know. Do I want that fight? I can't figure it out.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Did you guys see the video of Nate heading to Arizona in a private jet?
No.
Boss. Smiley face.
They gave him a private jet?
I did not
From
see
Cali?
that.
Did he come? He was coming from Cali, I would assume, right? A private jet. Oh my God, they're rolling. Poor, and they, what did Leon Edwards come in? In the back of a fucking pickup truck? Where did they throw Leon? Poor Leon. Leon's been getting the shaft on everything, it seems like. Nate, they're bringing in a private jet. A private jet to get his ass beat. Oh, man. How do you not love Nate? How do you not? A special jet? A special jet. They brought him on the special jet. The short jet. Man. Did y'all get the Showtime refund? Not yet. It's going to take a little bit, apparently. ESPN Plus is great. If you need a refund, they give it to you right away. Oh, speaking of ESPN Plus, what a segue.
They said it takes 72 hours. Up to 72.
Is it really? Oh, so wait. It's been 72.
No, it hasn't.
How many days was it? Oh, it's Sunday.
It's been...
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, actually, today would be 72 hours, right?
Well, tomorrow would be the day.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought it was Saturday. I forgot. Anyway, all right. So Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. If you want to watch that fight and every other fight, we have pinned in the live chat. By the way, get the pay-per-views early if you're going to buy it. If you're not, that's fine. We'll be here. And there's other ways to watch it for sure. But ESPN Plus is one of the few platforms that we really do endorse, not just because we get paid, but we would have it regardless. Like, we would actually have ESPN Plus. The $4.99 a month is actually worth it to us because you get all the fight nights. You do get the Ultimate Fighter. You get a bunch of other content as well. You get the prelims, the whole deal. And then if you want to watch the pay-per-views and pay for that, that's a whole nother ball game. But UFC 263 is this Saturday night. It's a great card. And if you are paying for the pay-per-view, click the link in the description. Get it tonight. We ordered it on our link. And if you order it, it helps us out tremendously. So don't give the money to ESPN and the UFC. Give it to the MMA-Holes. Yes, right? Isn't that so much better? So click the link and help us out and be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, Jess, what's going on with Head Rush?
Yes. Head Rush is provider of the highest quality authentic apparel for lifestyle, MMA, and action sports enthusiasts. Men and women's clothing ranging from hoodies, t-shirts, workout apparel, and more. Be part of the chosen few and save 20% using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES with the link in the description below. Taking great care of yourself doesn't have to feel like a chore. Ballsy products are developed with unique active ingredients to keep you feeling and smelling better than ever before. Get up to 15% off using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES with ballwash.com's link in the description below.
By the way, I should turn my mic on. Father's Day gifts.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you don't know what to get, use this stuff here. Ballwash.com. Guess what grandpas are
good for every man.
Maybe Ellie's grandparents might be getting this.
They even have right on the first page of their website, shop dad's dad sets.
I shit you not. I use it
sets.
every single day, this stuff. So yeah, this is a good chance they might be getting this for Father's Day. But
Well,
yeah.
nice job spoiling it now, Moss.
Happy Father's Day. Or maybe a bidet. I mean, your dad doesn't have a bidet, Jesse. We should give him a bidet.
Yeah.
Clean that smelly ass, for God's sakes.
Say goodbye to toilet paper with affordable premium bidet attachments by Lux Bidet. Lux Bidet attachments gently cleanse your skin, leaving you feeling refreshed and confident. Save 10% at checkout using the link in the description below. Again, that's 10% off applied at checkout with the link in the description below.
Okay. And a Mystic Oh, by the way, we gonna get that foot pad thing that they got? I just saw it. It popped up on. They have that like that little step, but it has a little cushion on it. It's very cozy.
Do you want to get that?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pick it up.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's click the link in the description.
Get top quality organic CBD products, including extracts, hemp flower, cosmetics, edibles, and more. Get up to 20% off using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES at mysticrootscbd.com.
All right. The best CBD in the game. We got to reach out to them. Maybe we'll do a giveaway for that on Saturday night during our goat milk extravaganza. Big pay-per-view UFC 263. You got Damian Maia versus Bilal Muhammad. That one there is the fight following or before the Nate and Leon fight. Damian Maia, the 43-year-old, almost 44 years old, is a slight underdog against Bilal. And listen to this, Jessie.
Yessie.
I'm going with the under finally.
Wow.
I think I'm picking Damian.
I haven't picked yet.
I think I'm going to pick Damian Maia.
Bilal's really good. He's a good fighter.
He's going to squeeze that terroristic head off of him, Jesse. That's what he's going to do. He's going to choke him the fuck out. That's what he's going to do. I'm telling you. Although Bilal does look really good, I think Damian Maia, I don't know. I think he's going to get him down. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy, though. 43 years of age. Damian Maia still doing it.
Is Maia retiring after this?
I don't know. I don't know how many fights he has left on his contract. Don't Brazilians fight until they're 70?
I had an article on Monday about Maia talking about retirement after his next fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's not like he's going to fight for a belt. So,
but I don't know if he is or not.
Yeah, maybe this will be. It's a tough fight.
We haven't picked it up, Nicole. We're going to pick it up on Thursday is when we will be picking everything up.
Oh, yeah, BC Dave talking too. Yeah, Bulgarian Cowboy. Shout out to Vlad, the Bulgarian Cowboy, who said he sent us some autographed shirts, Jesse.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So Thursday we'll be checking the box and grabbing that stuff, and we'll display it on air. Yes, okay, do you have a pick for that one, or are you gonna wait until the weekend rolls around?
Yeah, I usually wait until like Friday or Saturday morning.
Okay.
I'm a last minute Lucy with the picks.
And because you came in a little bit late, we were discussing the main and co-main.
You already know where I am with the main event.
So I mean, no fear.
I think Vettori, after seeing the Jan fight, probably thinks he knows how to get a one-up on Izzy. So I'm a little worried about that because Vettori's pretty good on the ground. But I'm not super nervous because I believe that Izzy probably upped his game after getting, dominated in the Jan fight. I really believe it. So there's a little bit of concern, but not enough for me to be like, oh, he's got to be careful. No, I think Izzy's going to be fine.
Kainoru did bring up that loss, and it was something that I was trying to toss around as an angle for him losing this one. I don't think it's going to play much of a part, but does it concern you at all?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that real quick?
Does it concern you, the loss, at all? I mean, it was brought up a couple of times tonight.
The loss against
Jan?
No. I mean, obviously it came to my head. Of course, that's the first thing I thought about was how he lost to Jan on the ground and the fact that Vettori is good on the ground.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking to like the path to victory. I'm talking about the actual in Izzy's head.
Oh, no, I don't think so because that was at a light heavyweight and he knows that. He knows that part of I'm sure you can call it an excuse or whatever, but part of the reason he lost was because he went up to light heavyweight in an MMA bout, which he's never done before, against a guy that was predominantly taking him to the ground. Like, he knows exactly how he lost that fight. I don't think that bothers him. He knows at middleweight he's king. So, I don't think he's worried at all.
So, you're saying stay in your lane and you'll be fine?
No, I think he can go back up and try for light heavyweight again. I really do. I just think he really needs to work on some things before he does.
I say don't go up to light heavyweight. Well, at least anytime soon. Maybe towards the end of your career if you're filling out a little bit more, then think about it. But right now, yeah, stay at middleweight. Figueiredo versus Moreno. I was upsetting some people, and yeah, you're taking the underdog here.
Yes, yeah. I had Moreno in the first fight as well. Mas, this was a fight that you proposed to me.
That's right. That's actually a true story. The first one.
Memories.
That's right. One's in the chat. If you were here during the proposal, that's actually pretty funny. Yeah, it was the first. It was part one. It was a good fight. The first fight.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I had Moreno in the first fight. Unfortunately, he didn't win. But I thought he looked really freaking good.
He did.
I thought thought he looked phenomenal in that fight. So I have no doubt that he can come back in the second one.
But you're not worried of the fact that Figueiredo was not himself in that fight?
No.
Really?
Not at all. Now, you want to talk about some excuses. I can make excuses for Izzy all day. But I think Figueiredo was fine. I don't know. Like, maybe he wasn't fine. But
it's not an excuse.
He maybe wasn't. He was in the hospital, right? The night before or something like that?
Yeah, he was in the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen.
The dude came from the hospital, was like, all right, I'm still going to fight. And was in a war.
He still won nonetheless. But I think Moreno looked really good. And I think he's going to come back looking good.
Figueiredo is going to beat the living McLovin out of Moreno, Jesse. He's gonna beat him super bad, Jesse. All right, what else do we have in the news?
Okay. According to MMA Junkie staff, guess who is not fighting at PFL tomorrow night?
Yeah, I was contemplating going live on this channel and running it back with Pettis on PFL, and now he's off. So, yeah, it's not happening. Maybe we'll game tomorrow. I don't know.
Anthony Pettis is not the only hit that PFL 4 took.
I am not watching.
Verdum.
Really? Wait, you're supposed to fight tomorrow? Verdum?
That's what I'm seeing, at least here. It says it took multiple hits on Wednesday. PFL 4 will be without former UFC champ Anthony Pettis, who withdrew from his bout against Alexander Martinez due to illness. With Pettis no longer on the card, 2019 lightweight champ Nathan Schultz will step up against Martinez. Rosh Manfio, who was set to take Schultz on late notice, now meets Pettis. In case you don't want to hear about the rest?
I'm not watching it tomorrow. PFL's, they got to go a little further into their season.
Also, Clarissa Shields going to be debuting soon.
Wait, that's right. She went to PFL. Is she fighting tomorrow?
No, she's doing, let me see here.
Yeah, when is she fighting? I actually want to see her get beat up.
It just says earlier today she stepped on the scale, so I guess she is fighting tomorrow.
Fighting tomorrow. Damn. Yeah. Oh, crap.
Oh, here we go. Versus Brittany Elkin. But she's not. She's on the main card.
So you want to just do the main card? Damn, I was trying to get out of this.
Nah, it's torture. I'd rather you game.
I just want to see a boxer get her ass whooped.
Why don't you just react to PFL on the gaming stream?
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Yeah.
All right, make sure you subscribe to not the MMA-Holes. Link in the description. And maybe we'll go live on a gaming stream and we'll pop on the Clarissa Shields fight and make fun of her. Because it's always fun, when MMA prevails, Jesse. Hit the fucking like. What are we doing here? 107? That's ridiculous. 107 with the likes. We want to get to 200 with the likes. With 200 people watching, smash the like button and be
wonderful.
Is that low? What the fuck?
Wonderful.
It's a little low.
Wonderful.
Wow. Oh, beautiful.
Wonderful.
There you go.
Okay. Luke was being shy. Thank you for those likes. All right. Does anyone give a shit about PFL?
I mean, I'm sure there's people who give a shit, but
I did. I actually liked PFL. It's just it's been kind of meh lately. All right.
Paul Felder's replacing Daniel Cormier at UFC 263 commentary table this weekend.
Was Daniel Cormier in fucking post? Was he depressed after Ariel's leaving? Why isn't Cormier not going to be there?
Retired UFC lightweight Paul Felder will join play-by-play man John Anik and color commentator Joe Rogan behind the desk for UFC 263, which takes place this Saturday.
Good thing the MMA-Holes will be live doing their commentary because it's way better than that horse shit.
That's according to MMA Junkie, which has Megan O'Leary handling roving interviews, while Anik joins retired UFC middleweight Chael Sonnen and former Strikeforce lightweight champ Gilbert Melendez for the UFC 263 post-fight show. Bruce Buffer has the mic inside the octagon. UFC 263 will be headlined by a middleweight rematch between Israel Adesanya and Marvin Vettori, but it does not say why Daniel Cormier is not going to be at the commentary table on Saturday night. A little weird, right?
I think he's upset about Ariel. Do you think he's leaving ESPN?
I don't know. It's a little weird that they can't give a reason.
You think he's following Ariel like he's? That's but it's got to be something
DC
huge.
and Ariel.
Yeah, but it's got to be something huge though for him to
Something must
leave.
have happened.
Like, why would DC leave ESPN unless?
Do you think that?
Why are you talking over me?
I'm sorry, but do you think that whatever happened with Ariel, DC was involved in?
I don't know what happened. I think Ariel is a pain in the ass. I think he's not as easy to work with.
I don't know. It's a little sketch, Moss.
Yeah, the whole situation's weird. So wait, I don't know. But
maybe they said something on their show or did something behind the scenes that got them both in trouble.
DC over-explains every move. Do you think that people are kind of not into DC's commentary? You think he gets
I know
too much
for a
slack?
fact there's people that don't. But I don't know. I think that they're all super biased, but so are we in situations.
At first, I liked DC. He was one of my favorite fighters. And at first, I did like him as a color commentary guy. But it's weird. Every once in a while, when we do a fight reaction, we'll run it back and we'll watch the fight again and listen to the commentators. And it's so unlistenable. It's not that DC is bad. For some reason, him, Rogan, and Anik, they just all suck together.
Maybe they all just suck individually, and then together it's worse.
Who's the play-by-play guy? It doesn't make any sense. Like, their commentary is bizarre. And they're not supposed to, like, we describe everything. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to give you a little bit here and there.
Yeah, because you can see it with them.
But what really is the purpose of John Anik? Like, he really is useless.
In fairness, John Anik wasn't useless. And then when people started stepping all over him,
and Anik's just sitting back. Yeah, it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Anik's actually a decent play-by-play guy. But now with the other fighters...
It's everybody else. It's everybody else that they brought onto the commentary team. Because Anik is a good commentator, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then all the other fighters that they started bringing on over the last few years started stepping all over him. And now he's just kind of like the back seat. Like, he took the back burner.
The thing he says, like, if you listen to him, he's like, nice leg kick, and then shuts up.
Yeah, because Joe Rogan and DC.
And then they're just all over the place. Oh, the elbow by Izzy. And then it's just them rambling about shit. Like, it's just, it's so fucking weird to listen to.
And then Joe Rogan and DC scream over each other. That's probably why Anik stopped, intervening.
I feel that 3 guys is too much.
Yeah.
Why do you need 3 guys in the commentary booth? You need 1 fighter and 1 play-by-play guy or gal, whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit.
You need Mauro Ranallo.
That's it.
Super chat.
That makes sense. Like, there's too many people.
Muhammad versus Maya is another underrated one. That might be fight of the night.
I don't know.
Maya can be pretty boring sometimes.
If Maya gets his way, no. I don't think fight of the night. But why do you have 3 guys in the fucking booth? Like, doesn't make any sense.
I think what they're trying to do is like up the ante. Because, you know, like most organizations, they have the fighter and then they have the play-by-play guy. I think what they're trying to do here is like... I guess it makes it more entertaining to have 3 different takes. Or 2 different takes, I guess, because you're not counting the play-by-play guy.
Drew Becker says, Joe, Bisping, and Boss Rotten.
Yeah.
Boss Rotten.
Do that.
Well, Joe Rogan has, experience in martial arts, so he kind of knows what's going on. But
in fairness... Rogan can be all over the place.
Well, they're keeping Rogan because he's Joe Rogan now. Like he's like a mega star. Like Joe Rogan with his podcasts, his comedy, and all this stuff. Like I think the UFC's just keeping him there because they're like, well, hey, listen, it's Joe Rogan. Yeah. But let's be honest, Joe Rogan's best days as a color commentary guy is way gone. Joe Rogan with Mike Goldberg was the shit. Even if they fucked things up, it was still great. It just worked well together. Now you got a fighter, you got a comedian, and you got fucking a play-by-play guy that he's so handcuffed. And it's like, I'm not trying to shit on John Anik because John Anik is actually a good play-by-play guy. He is. He can basically he can give you a description of something. What's the word I'm looking for? He's articulate. He's well-spoken. He uses big words and shit. So that's cool, That's what you want in a play-by-play guy, right? Big words and all that shit. I don't know. Anyway, but now he's so handcuffed because you got the other 2 whoever's the other 2 knuckleheads just yapping over him. It's like, why is he even there? Who do you get rid of? Do you get rid of Rogan?
Hogan.
Or you get rid of Rogan.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of Rogan? He's a superstar.
Well, I understand you can't get rid of him because of the name value, but
yeah, he's.
But if we're speaking in terms of what makes the commentary listenable, I guess some people would disagree because Rogan does have, like, the way he speaks, I guess it is listenable in a way. But he has gotten worse. I don't know, like, he's just, like, at this point, he's just, like, screaming over everybody now, They just keep him there for the memes, I'm noticing, like. Yeah.
And the touching. Like, he's got to touch the person next to him.
Yeah.
It's a knockout.
Oh, God.
That's what they need it for. And then there's the memes, and then that gets shared all over the internet. We should do that. Maybe that's what we're missing in our fight reactions.
Ah! Oh, God.
We should do a poll. Can you throw a poll up real quick of Joe Rogan? Is it time? How can we do this?
Who would you remove from the UFC commentary team?
Should Joe Rogan stay or go? As
But
a
what
UFC,
if they think it should be someone else?
That's
Then-
it. No, I don't care. I just want to know, should he stay or go? I'm actually curious what they say.
Okay.
As a commentator, should Joe Rogan stay or go? That's what I want to know. Because I think a lot of people will still say stay. Because look, even in the chat, they're saying stay. Wow, look at that. They want him to stay. I mean, it's but then again, the community listens to us, right? What do they know?
Wonderful.
No, I think they listen to how stupid we sound.
Yeah. Oh, so they listen to us because we're just knuckleheads. A lot of stays. All right, we'll throw the poll up. I'm curious. You never want to see someone like lose their job. It's not like, not like it would hurt them, but at the same time, you don't want to say, but I'm just curious as to what fans think of Rogan now, because back in the day, I couldn't imagine the UFC commentary team without Rogan. Like, I couldn't imagine it. But then I couldn't imagine it without Mike Goldberg. Here we go. Like, come on, baby. That was the shit. Here we go. Like, Mike Goldberg was the best. And him and Rogan had a good chemistry. I didn't think anyone else. And then Rogan and Anik worked. But now you got so many people in the booth. It's just like, it's AIDS. All right, so Jessie's going to put this poll up. Let's see what the chat says. We'll get a quick vote from the chat. Joe is the best by far, says Cheeto. So people do like Joe. I mean, listen, he's a knowledgeable guy. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like instead of getting better, I feel like it's just worse. But then again, he doesn't have, like, he's only there for the big fights, right? He's only there for the pay-per-views, and he doesn't even travel outside of the country if they go to Abu Dhabi. So he's not even there for every single pay-per-view. Here we go. Moss, can you open this real quick, please? Why did they get rid of that dude? And here we go. He's getting old. They wanted new blood, I guess. Anik's the younger guy.
The poll is up.
All right, so Jessie has the poll up. All right, so let's see. By the end of the stream, we're going to find out what the people think. Should I stay or should I go? With Joe Hogan. Should I stay or should I go now? All right, so far 80%, but only 5 votes. So get your votes in. I'm curious what you guys think.
I'll drop it in the chat. Go vote.
Okay.
Ew.
All right, so let's get another story in the books over here as we're rocking and rolling. UFC 236.
Okay.
263, excuse me.
Come on.
This is, by the way, I stretched it out a little bit, but this is their artsy poster that they're selling on their website. I don't know who would buy this, to be honest. Fucking Leon. Leon Edwards
it's
looks
not
like
the
fucking
worst poster in the world. We always give them shit for being like super simple and just throwing PNGs on there. At least they try to do something artsy this time.
Leon Edwards looks like a fucking catfish. He doesn't even look like Leon Edwards, right?
A guppy.
Yeah, and they might as well just put Sloth there instead of fucking Vettori. Who the hell would buy this?
It's not bad, Moss. It's not bad.
Looks like a freaking catfish, Leon. Leon Catfish Edwards.
Alexander Volkanovski versus Brian Ortega is targeted for UFC 266 in September.
I don't know why. I just figured I'd hit that.
According to Damon Martin of MMA Fighting, featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski is expected to defend his title against Brian Ortega at the upcoming UFC 266 pay-per-view on September 4th. That's according to UFC President Dana White, who confirmed the news when speaking to Submission Radio ahead of UFC 263 in Arizona. He said, yeah, that is UFC 266. The featherweights are currently watching their season of The Ultimate Fighter unfold after they coached against each other for 6 weeks in the latest installment of the long-running reality series. Originally, Volkanovski and Ortega were scheduled to clash.
Hold on a second. We got DBSV with a $2 donation.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he tagged him. Oh, he slapped him. Oh, wait, never mind. He is still in. Oh, that looks tight. He has a good squeeze. I don't know if he can get out of this. And there's the tap. Oh my God, he tapped and he is out.
I mean, that pretty much sums it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was so good. I'm going to play it again. All right, here we go. I'll put this on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here is Joe Rogan.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, he's hurt, oh, he tagged him, oh, he slapped him, oh, wait, never mind, he is still in, oh, that looks tight, he has a good squeeze, I don't know if he can get out of this, and there's the tap, oh my god, he tapped and he is out.
Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Super chat.
Meat Rocket.
Shout out to King Cobra JFS, Snake.
Shout out.
Speaking of Meat Rocket, Jesse, I put this up and some people got a little annoyed.
Meat Rocket?
Some people got a little annoyed because they said, like, how many times I got to see this picture? There's Israel Adesanya flexing in his new Venom gear, which looks horrific, by the way. I don't know. I think Venom is purposely making their shit look like crap.
I don't mind it. I think it looks fine.
That's because it's on your guy. Well, speaking of your guy, Jesse,
before he wore
check out his meat. Look at his meat over there, Jess. My God. What is he, a fucking elephant? What the hell's going on here? Dude's got a fucking, not a tusk. What does that call a trunk? He's got a trunk coming out of his pelvis over there.
You mean to tell me that your PP hasn't fallen in weird directions?
He's fucking bringing an elephant to the fight? What's going on here, Jess? So we put caption this, UFC 263, okay? Of course, I had to throw a caption in there, Jesse. Mm-hmm. But let's see. Let's read some of these captions over here. Let's see what they have. What did people come up with this picture? Let's see. As it's on the community section if you want to get it. Okay, we got mine over there, Jesse.
I'll go first. The last cockbender.
Okay, we got El Moco.
Joe Rogan has this picture on his sauna wall ready.
We got Credo 8th Door.
His gyno medication gives him frequent chubs at awkward times.
We got Conor McMagomedov.
The last meat bender. Now that's funny.
Calling it meat. I like that.
This is going to be a meaty card.
209 John.
Now we know why Costa whistles when he walks.
Izzy is inside Costa.
Shoe Nice uploads and classic uploads.
Cut or uncut?
Is he cut? I don't know. Let's see.
He looked. I don't know.
Wow, you're really checking this out, Jesse.
To me, it looks uncut.
Let's see. Does he got it?
Because I don't see a shroom.
All right, let's see. Yeah, you can't really tell.
I'm not seeing a shroom, Moss. I'm thinking uncut.
What's this over here, though? What's this thing?
I think that's just.
You think his nut?
No, look, his shirt.
You think his nut wrapped around to this?
No, his shirt's tucked in. It's probably his shirt.
Okay, why is his shirt tucked in, by the way?
I don't know.
Do you think he said to the guys, hey, listen, my dick's looking pretty good right now. Let me make sure I bend it over to the side. Like a la Conor McGregor. You know Conor McGregor says, oh, my dick's looking good right now. Take the picture. I'm semi-chubbed. Do you think that Izzy's like, all right, let me put it in here and let's get the shot? Or is he like, whoops? All right, anyway. If you want to see the rest of the captions, go over to the MMA-Holes community section on YouTube. Getting very Gaylord over here. Back to Volkanovski. Look what you did, guys.
All right.
Meat Rocket, look what you did.
Originally, Volkanovski and Ortega were scheduled to clash at UFC 260 in March, but the reigning 145-pound champ contracted COVID-19, and it knocked him out of the fight. Volkanovski then had to take adequate time to recover from the after effects of dealing with the disease, which ultimately resulted in the UFC booking him with Ortega as coaches on the reality show while waiting for the fight to take place. Now it appears that date is set, with Volkanovski seeking the second defense of this title after back-to-back wins over former champ Max Holloway. As for Ortega, he will get his second attempt at becoming UFC champion after falling short in his previous bid in a fight with Holloway back in 2018. Ortega bounced back with a dominant showing against the Korean Zombie to once again put himself into title contention. Assuming the fight is finalized for UFC 266, Volkanovski and Ortega will join the light heavyweight title fight at the top of the card, where Jan Blachowicz will face off with Glover Teixeira in the main event. There still is no location for the card, but White believes numerous options are available once the promotion decides to lock down a venue.
So they're gonna be co-main event to Jan and Glover?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what's planned.
All right, you know what? Then I'm cool with it. It's actually a pretty good fight. Volkanovski versus Ortega. I'm pretty interested in this thing because Ortega's been looking very good. Volkanovski finally is not fighting Max Holloway. So yeah, this should be good. The tough season's so bad though. It's like It's bad when a tough seasons make me not care about the fight. Like that's supposed to come out of it. It's kind of a bummer, but yeah, let's pretend tough season's not happening and let's get pumped up. Co-main event, not bad at co. I'm looking forward to Glover though. I don't know why I'm so excited. I hope Glover can find a way to win that fight. That'd be amazing to me.
Yeah.
If Glover beats Jan, but we'll see. Okay, let's move on to the next story.
Dana White dismisses Paulo Costa pay complaint after ridiculous, horrible performance against Israel Adesanya.
Did you see Paulo's tweets? All of a sudden, Paulo Costa now is like a Mr. Twitter, with his broken
He's been
English.
on Twitter
and shit.
for a while, right?
No, but he's like really going for it now. Like, have you looked at his Twitter?
No, I have not seen them.
Hold on, let's see. Yeah, he's like the hot thing on Twitter. Every once in a while, you'll see a fighter say, "Hey, wait, this could work." Like, and this is what I'm saying. Like, you have a platform, right? Now, maybe he's saying some things that miss, like complaining about pay or whatever. But regardless of the fact, he's moving along. Wow, he's only got 112,000 followers.
I mean, it's still a lot, Moss.
No, but I'm saying, I don't know.
The guy doesn't really market himself well enough to
I honestly
have
thought,
a huge following.
Yeah, maybe after this I'll have more. Stonks, Jesse. Stonks.
Stonks?
Yeah, the stonk market. What else does he have here? He's got Beast. He's calling him a goat there. He's calling Logan. Do you think Logan Paul's the goat?
No.
My private box at Sunday. Okay, what's in his private box? Anything?
Paulo, you're an amazing fighter, but I have to ask, how much do you bench press on an average Sunday? Paulo, what color is your lipstick, mate?
That's actually pretty fucking funny. Oh, God. And then Paulo just takes screenshots it and shows it. Good for him. Let's see. He's really like retweeting a lot of Dana Exotic, this guy over here. Like he's really into it. So what is this with Nick? I didn't see this.
All the fighters, and they're all on steroids. All you motherfuckers are on steroids. All you motherfuckers, all you're on steroids.
You guys want to see him fight again, right? I
already know that.
Like,
I know all the fighters.
Why would anyone want this man to fight again?
And they're all on steroids. All you motherfuckers are on steroids. All you motherfuckers, all you're on steroids. I already know that.
Oh my God. Do you really want this guy to fight?
What's wrong?
What?
What's wrong?
The dude needs to, I don't know. He needs to be in a padded cell. He shouldn't take any more head trauma. Come on, man. No one wants to see that.
Well, let me get into the Paulo Costa story before you get all crazy on that. All
yeah,
right.
So Paulo Costa is going
Yeah.
Look at this, Jess.
So Dana...
Look at this. Look at biceps, baby. Hogs and biceps on tonight's show. All right, good.
Dana White thinks Paulo Costa needs to put in the work if he wants to be paid more. Whether that work is in the octagon or through some other platform, White can't say, but what he's sure of is that he's not going to be bowing down to any demands from Paulo Costa anytime soon. The recent UFC middleweight title challenger confirmed this past weekend that he will not be fighting Jared Cannonier in a bout that was reported to be taking place on August 21st. Kelvin Gastelum has stepped in to replace Costa, claiming that he never signed the contract and citing issues with his compensation. Costa's complaint also made reference to the celebrity boxing match that took place on Sunday between Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul. In the lead up to their exhibition bout, both Mayweather and Paul claimed they were making at least 8 figures for the event. White spoke to TSN about Costa's comments, and it is his understanding that contracts had been signed for the Costa-Cannonier fight. He also questioned the wisdom of Costa demanding more money after losing to Israel Adesanya in his most recent fight at UFC 253 in September. White said when asked about the Costa situation, quote, "I don't think that's true. I think he did sign because we extended him. We extended his contract for turning down the fight. But listen, don't fight. I have to offer you 3 fights a year. This is my situation with all these guys. I offer you 3 fights a year. He doesn't have to fight. No problem. Don't fight. Guess what? You should have started a YouTube channel when you were fucking 13 years old and built your name up and everything else, and you could have had a fight on Saturday night. But you didn't. You're not a fucking YouTuber, you're a fighter, and this is what you do for a living. Or you don't. It's up to you, and you're in no position to be talking about crazy money after your last performance, okay? So you either want to fight or you don't want to fight. No problem. You don't want to fight. You can hang out and do whatever you want. When you're ready, you let me know.
Well, Colaposta actually responded. We actually
Colaposta?
Colaposta.
Colaposta, guys. Everyone.
Paulo Costa.
It's Colaposta.
Paulo, whatever his name is. The guy's never gonna be a champion. He's got big flashy muscles.
Yeah.
Well, we actually have audio, Jesse, of Paulo. Paulo coming in, and let's just listen to this real quick. He responded to Dana.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong. All right, forget it. Forget it.
I think it failed when you said Calaposta. I think that's the first time I've ever heard you mess up his name.
Forget it. Yeah, I knew the joke was doomed, and I didn't even play the fucking right soundbite.
Calaposta.
So, anyway, number one MMA podcast in the world. In the world. Over here, check it out, themmaholes.com. If you'd like to get a shirt, themmaholes.com. Do that. All right, Jess. Is that as funny as me falling? Because it seems like word reversal and falling. Extreme comedy.
You falling is funnier. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
What if I fell and misspoke it? Like if I said someone's name wrong and fell at the same time, would that be like the ultimate laugh?
You saying Calaposta as you're falling?
On the way down, I'm like Calaposta, and Jesse will be in stitches.
Kainota, where is that drawing, by the way? Where the heck is that thing?
He's still working on the ass and balls. Okay, next story.
Cock and balls.
Is that it for UFC 263?
Yeah, it's
all right. So let's just talk about the card.
I only have one story left.
I don't want to talk about Amanda Nunes. I mean,
well,
what
it's
the
not
hell?
really. You don't really have to talk. She just said she wants to fight Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. You do that.
She wants to
She
fight
wants
Kim
a scissor.
Kardashian.
She wants a scissor with Kim Kardashian. Maybe that's the story. She don't want to fight her. She wants the beaver bash. All right. Let's see. So I don't mind Damian Maia as an upset in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it. I know he's 43 years old. Bilal's very good. You know, even though he took the eye pokage in the last fight, I think Bilal should be able to beat Maia, but I don't know. I'm gonna go one more run for Damian. You know, he had that loss to Gilbert Burns, who's a freaking beast, and then before that, Ben Askren, the GOAT, took him out. Anthony Rocco Martin, actually, damn man. Okay, forget it. Maybe I will go with Bilal. No, I'm still going with Damian. I'm going with the under.
Man, that's a risky pick, Moss.
I'm going for it. I got to pick some unders. I've been picking all overs. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill, so that cracks open the main card. When is Tapology going to give this poor guy a new picture?
They all, in fairness, practically every fighter on Tapology has some goofy picture that they decided to throw up there.
Yeah, but look at Paul Craig. I mean, it looks like an old picture, but still. The Bear Jew. The Bear Jew looks all stoic. And then Jamal Hill looks like someone stuck their pinky in his ass.
Huh?
It looks weird.
What was that?
Yeah, he's like shocked. Like, you know, when you're walking up the stairs and you have that one friend that decides it's funny to put their finger in your ass. Does everyone have that friend? We used to do that.
Moss, you changed the scene when I was massaging my boob because it hurt.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me change the scene again. No?
My boobs hurt, guys.
What does it feel like?
They're full. So
Full of what? Love?
Of love. So they hurt.
Okay, I don't know who I'm picking. I don't know who I'm picking with this one. I kind of want to go with Jamal Hill. Although Paul Craig is on a 2-fight win streak. Hill's the favorite. I think I might go with Hill on this one. I'm not making my guaranteed pick yet. Let's see. Riddle versus Dober. It's a good fight. This is a banger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not giving my pick for this yet. Just looking at it. Just going to look at that one.
Yeah.
This is another good one. Eric Anders, huh? Who looked pretty snazzy in his last
Darren
fight.
Stewart, don't underestimate.
I don't know if I can go with Walmart T-Wood. I think I might have to go with Anders. Is Anders a slight favorite? Yeah. England versus the U.S. of A. All right. Let's see what else we got here. We got Lauren Murphy. Her face is the most interesting face in MMA, you know? Right? She's got the face of, those like in Ghostbusters, like the terror dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch looks like a terror dog.
How do you know the name of the dog?
Because I like Ghostbusters. I like it because busting makes me feel good.
That's a little nerdish, right, Moss?
No, I guarantee majority of the chat knows what a fucking terror dog
is. I'm sure if you ask anybody what's a terror dog, that nobody will be able to. Oh, terror dog.
Yeah.
You said terror dog.
That's how I say terror.
Terror.
Yeah, I go terror dog. Look, doesn't she look like that though? Let's be honest. Right? Holy shit, Lauren Murphy's a terror dog.
What?
Yeah, it looks just like her.
Terror dog.
Lauren Terror Dog Murphy. That should be her new name. Her fighting name. Lauren the Terror Dog. Yeah, she does. What the fuck?
Nah.
You don't think so? Come on, Jess.
That's so mean.
What are you talking about? I'm not
so
even being mean. I'm
mean.
actually being serious. No?
No.
Hold on. Let's get the terror dog on here.
Terror dog.
What about a sad terror dog? Here, I got
That
it.
looks like a puppy, a terror puppy.
Hold on. I know. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. I got to work on something. This is very important for the show. This is imperative that I pull this off. Now, this is like a sad terror dog. I've never seen a sad one, but it actually works perfect in this. Look at this, Jess. You mean to tell me she don't look like that?
No.
Yeah? Where's Lauren Murphy?
You're horrible.
What do you think? That's pretty spot on, right?
Stop it.
Hold on.
Why
Hold
is
on.
the head
all right,
so big?
We're going to play a game. We're going to play a game, all right? We're going to play a game. We're going to say which one is actually Lauren Murphy, okay? All right? Now, I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
All right? We're going to play this game.
Yeah.
I'm going to flick it back and forth, and you have to tell me which one's the terror dog and which one's Lauren Murphy. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? Okay, what's that?
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Who is that? Is that the terror dog or Lauren Murphy?
I'm going to go with Lauren Murphy.
Yeah, see? See, I told you. I told you. You can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Anyway, 14-4-0. Lauren Murphy quietly on a 4-fight win streak. And she's not that young, right? She's 37 years old, okay? It's a good scrap. Calderwood coming off of her win, Jessica eyeballs. And before that, got embarrassed. Yeah, it was the Jennifer Maia fight. She had a chance to fight for a belt, and she's like, I'll take this fight. I'll take this fight instead. I'm not going to wait, Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this fight.
She's a sweetheart, though, Calderwood.
It's taking too much work.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's too much work.
Lamau, imagine if Nate Diaz beats Leon and then goes on to beat Usman. WTF kind of world would that be?
That would never
Smiley
happen.
face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face.
Thank you. Crazy HD. I
don't think that would
I can
ever
imagine one part of that. It's tough for me to imagine the other one. But who knows? If Leon, he did lose to Usman, but that was a little while back. Leon Edwards is really freaking good. You have to think, like, he just wants that chance to get that shot again. So maybe Leon makes it a tough fight. It's possible, but I don't know. I would have to go with Usman in the rematch. A lot of rematches, by the way. This is a tough fight to pick. This card, yeah, good luck. I'm not gonna do it, Jesse. It was taking too long.
Yeah.
But what did you think about my Joanne Calderwood impersonation?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nailed it.
Okay. Thank you.
Moronic says, I want Colby versus Usman. Ma, stop it. Matt says, ISTG if he pokes Nate Diaz in the eye. Roberto says Joanne. J-Lock says Leon wins, then goes to fight Usman. But yeah, Usman wins, but I think it'll be competitive.
Yeah, maybe it will.
Corey Farmer says only see Diaz fall twice with ease, relatively.
All right, you little pieces of shit that didn't like the stream. Hit the like button. Stop being a fucking dingleberry hanging off my ass hair. Hit the like button. Let's get to 200 likes and cut the shit. All right? 200 likes, we play the song. So if you haven't liked this thing, go fuck yourself or like it. And then you don't have to fuck yourself. All right. What else do we have here?
Have you ever tried to fuck yourself?
No, I can't even. I have trouble getting it in my own hand, let alone wrap it around to the backside.
Have you ever tried to suck your own penis?
No. Why would I ever want to do that?
I heard guys do that.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, Nate can win this fight with Leon. I see so many people writing him off, but I could honestly see Leon being a little lazy with a takedown late and getting caught in a triangle or guillotine from Nate. That dude Nate never quits.
Yeah, I'm with you that he never quits. I cannot see him win, though. I want to see him win. Like, I'm very hopeful that he does win, but Leon's good on the ground, too. It's not like he sucks on the ground. Leon could take you down and fuck you up. Like, if Leon gets Nate down...
I can take you down and fuck you up.
You can. If Leon gets Nate down, I see him doing like what Jorge did, getting like posturing up and literally beating his face into the mat. I could see that. And Nate's crafty on the ground for sure, but man, yeah, there's a reason why. Leon, I don't know. I hope you're right though. I want to be wrong about that one in the worst way. Like that's one I want to take an L for.
JVM, where did you hear that? What guys have you been around? I heard that like every guy at least once tries to suck their own pee-pee.
No, not one guy that I know. Not one friend.
You guys are all just saying that because you're embarrassed.
But
that
I
you
even-
tried to
even
suck
if-
your. Do you even like?
Why would
I'm
you
sure
wanna do
at
that?
one point you tried to see if you could at least get your head down there,
Why?
even if you didn't suck your own pee-pee.
But what's the goal?
Just to see if you could. You know, like how people say like you know, suck your own dick or whatever, and you're like, oh, maybe I can, and you just kind of see. But anatomically, you would have to have a rib removed just to get yourself to bend.
Have you tried to
far
eat
enough.
yourself out?
Nah, but it would be harder for girls
Why?
because there's nothing
But
that
why?
sticks up to us.
But you don't. Oh, so it's easy for guys
Yeah,
to suck.
because you guys, it's like
What,
like
we have
it's
the
like
same
here
dis-
I am. Girls, it's a little different.
What? It's the same thing though.
No,
right?
it's not
But,
the same thing.
But yeah, it's two impossible things, right? It's two impossible things. But yet, I feel like a girl would have a better shot at eating herself out. You would want to eat if you could. Would you eat yourself out?
Nah,
So what the fuck you trying to tell me? Why would I want to suck
I
my
think
dick?
it's a little weird. I don't know.
Okay, a little, just a little. You think your dad's ever tried to suck his own dick?
Where would you blow your load?
Ask-
in your face, in your
your
mouth,
dad.
or on your face?
That's your dad Sunday over dinner. Say, Dad, did you ever try to suck your own dick?
My dad would beat the shit out of me.
Ask your brother. Ask your brother that.
No, they would never talk
What
to
would
me
they say?
again.
Be like, affirmative.
Negative. That's a firm negative.
Yeah. We were joking around because her brother's military, so it's not yes or no. It's affirmative or
And negative.
Or negative.
Yeah.
They wouldn't say affirmative. They're men. They're real men.
No, they say affirmative.
No, they wouldn't say it
Hunter has
in that
said it.
situation.
Oh yeah, no, they would say that's a firm.
You're saying
negative.
Hunter would want to suck his own dick?
No.
He's hunting for his own dick? Is that what he's doing?
Oh,
He's
God.
hunting for dick? All right. All right. Poor Hunter. Poor Hunter was caught in the crossfire here. So what do you think, Toby Maguire or fucking or Mr. Dawoodu? Man, I like both. This card's good.
Yeah.
Damn. This is another firefight over here. Damn. You think best card of the year? Could it? Could it be?
No, not of the year, but certainly a good card.
Might be.
Yeah.
It has all the makings of being the best card of the year.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's not littered with just a ton of superstar names, but the matchups are so good. Like the matchmaking on this card has been fantastic. The one that could be lopsided is the Maia fight if he is old and decrepit.
I have a feeling that's gonna be a boring fight. I just have to make.
You think Damian Maia's ever tried to suck his own dick? Since he's he's the type of guy that likes to hang on men.
Yeah.
You think he tries to suck his own dick? He's
Yeah.
got a big head.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
I have to make one comment, Moss.
Yeah.
I feel very successful tonight
At what?
because I went this whole show here, and you guys, well, those of you who came in late, because I just saw someone ask, didn't even know that Baba Ganoush has been in my lap this whole time.
Yeah, you've been hiding her.
Yeah. Ba-boom.
Who's Baba Ganoush?
Figured it out. I don't know. Someone called her Baba Ganoush in a donation one time, and I thought it was so funny.
She is out cold. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can.
Baba Ganoush.
Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys. Show you what's going on here.
Oh, God.
It's actually pretty wild.
Yeah. If I hold her, I can be here for the show.
Hold on a second.
If I don't, well, then you just get Moss.
Let's see if I can pull this off. More special effects here tonight on the show.
And we only have 8 minutes left, and I did it.
Okay, that's me.
I did it, Moss.
I got to color correct this, but it's all right. I won't color. Okay, dun. Okay, guys, I'm going to take you to the...
Baba
Look,
Ganoush.
you think Jessie's doing the show, but no. She's got a Baba Ganoush there.
Little Baba Ganoush.
Just out cold the entire show.
Oh, God.
Look at that.
Look at that face.
How many shows can do that? Just hanging out. Just hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Wow, Cody Garbrandt's loud. All right. Okay, so let me look at the rest of this puppy over here. And we'll wind this shit down. We'll be live again Friday night, Fuko Friday, Bellator. Our friend Nick Newell, by the way, is fighting. And the card actually looks pretty good for Bellator. So a good 1-2 punch of Bellator and the UFC.
Yes.
Lima versus Amasov. Kevin from Chicago called in and was saying this is going to be a really good fight. He's right. This will be a good fight. Lima's a badass. He's a beast. And you got Amaslav saying, yo, I'm coming. I'm coming for that strap. By the way, Amaslav looks like V-Neck's son. Every time I see this guy. He legit looks like an older version of
Yeah,
V-Neck's
kind
son,
of.
right?
Like the eyes, I guess.
Looks just like him. 25 and Fukin 0 for the Av. And we have Paul Daly. I'm always down for a Paul Daly fight. The guy's got a gazillion fights, former UFC fighter, always ready to stand and bang unless he fights Michael Venom Page. Then he takes him down, which is bizarre. But yeah, Paul Daly's always a badass. His last fight came back and won. Aaron Pico with the bombs in his hand versus Aiden Lee. Aaron Pico, like watching him fight, youngster. Porto versus Joanne. Okay.
Porto.
That's one where I don't give a fuck. Jackson DeMarquez Jackson versus Mark Lemminger. Okay. All right, so 2 fights over there. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But on the prelims, we were going to try to get Nick on tonight, but he's cutting the old weight. So we sent our, what's it called? Our good luck to him. We'll get him on after his fight, after his big win. Okay, where is he? Where's my boy Nick? There he is. Nick Newell versus Bobby King. He's fighting the Invisible Man. So I guess, Jesse, he should be headlining the prelims, right? Let's see. Let's look at Tapology.
It says preliminary.
But is he headlining it? I don't know if he is. He should be. Nick deserves that. He's a headlining man. 1 championship's back. Here's Bellator. Douglas Lima versus Amasov. That's a good fight. Okay, I don't know if he is. Shit, we might have to go on earlier. Fuck, man. We got to be live for the next fight.
I mean, he's only 3 fights away from the main.
Yeah, we got to be live for his fight. Damn, oh, shit.
He's 4 fights in. We don't have to go live for the whole prelims, though. We could just go live for...
Yeah, I just want
Do
to
you
go
know how
live for
difficult
Nick's.
that's going to be?
I know it's going to be a pain in the arse.
And then trying to... that's going to go against...
Claxton Gonzalez.
The Ganoush's schedule.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll be live Friday for this. But this is just to get us, a little pumped up. This is just to hold us over until the UFC extravaganza, until the Terror Dog fights. Yeah, so that's that. Let's look at our poll over here that you put. And not Izzy's poll.
I forgot about
not
that
his
poll.
poll.
Wonderful.
You know what I'm saying? Just not Izzy's poll. Okay, let's look at this. And
Whoa.
wow. 86% of the MMA-Holes 240 votes say Joe Rogan should stay. It would not be the same without him. So, okay. So that's good. That's good for Joe Rogan. So he's not... I thought it'd be a little closer, to be honest. I really would. But the MMA-Holes want Joe to stay. And I guess...
Who's the 14%? Can you click the comments and see who the 14% who want to get rid of him is?
I don't know. I don't even listen. I shouldn't even vote because I don't even listen to their commentary.
Why would Joe go anywhere? He actually calls a fight versus the gawking, stupefied stooge talking right now. Oh, shots fired.
I tell you what, Patrick Michaels, I love the fact that you commented.
Can you put a heart on his comment?
Yes. Thank you, Patrick. That was really cool, man. I appreciate that. He just said gawking. I like, I don't know what it is, but every time someone comes in with like a dopey, like disrespectful comment,
yeah,
I love it. I fucking I don't know why it's so goddamn funny.
Because they're so angry, but they're still watching.
Yeah, I love the fact that I've realized that I really make people mad.
Yeah,
the fight. I'm sorry. Hold that thought real quick. The fight with Logan Paul versus Mayweather.
Oh, yeah,
that whole conversation about like small people and big people. People didn't even listen to my actual logic.
Yeah.
They just like, you are gonna lose to a midget one day. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I want a short person to kill you. Like, what?
I'm sorry I missed the whole show, but I would like to say he is going to get his ass beat.
Chubbs, don't break my
Chubbs.
heart. Listen, Chubbs, I know we don't agree on a lot of things. I'm very well aware that a lot of times my position as an MMA fan is quite the opposite of your position as an MMA fan. But don't break my heart this weekend, Chubbs.
Listen, Chubbs
Please.
is not an Izzy fan. I don't blame. Listen, he's not an Izzy fan. Let him gloat. Let him get excited about him losing. He's not a fan. He's just not a fan.
BLT says he likes the emotionally involved.
Yeah, he's involved in all of it. I see him on the replies and shit.
Let me see the rest. I want to see if anyone really wants Rogan to go. I want to see if the 14%'s in there.
Okay.
All right. Angelo says, Joe has been ridiculously biased so many times, but at the same time, as a longtime fan of the UFC, it would hurt seeing Joe leave, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Interesting. Here we go. Joe has been ridiculously biased so many times, but because he's a longtime UFC fan, it would hurt to see him leave. See, I think this is the position that a lot of people were kind of, and I think that's why Joe Rogan kind of got a little bit, like he was put on blast for a little bit. I think like 2 or 3 months ago he was, because people were saying that he's been incredibly biased or he's just not the same anymore. But at the same time, if he left, you would notice. Let's see. I Am the Bell says, go. He's not the same as he was a couple years ago. Look at, so it's the 14% in the comments. Uncle Boss says they should add Nate Diaz and Yoel Romero to the commentary team. Commentary team. Yes, I agree. Nate Diaz on the commentary team would be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right. Let's see. The No Name says he lost it. Okay. Wonderful. Joe, don't go. Okay. Double Champ is pro Joe. Is Joe quitting? No. Joe is not quitting. We're just trying to get people's takes on this.
Should we start that rumor? Like everyone does the Joe Rogan died. Should we start the rumor of Joe is quitting, like Joe's retiring?
Sean Hart just puts hello.
Oh, hi, Sean. How you doing?
Hello, Sean.
Okay. All right. So get your votes in over there. It's on the community section on YouTube. By the way, the MMA-Holes.com in full effect right now as we are rolling on a Wednesday night. Appreciate everyone joining in, and make sure you smash the like button to throw us in the algorithm. If you look at the website, the homepage there, so much on this website.
Chat.
J-Lock.
This is a badass card this weekend. I can't wait.
I'm with you. I am very, very excited about this card. In fact, like I'm so excited because the whole circus on Sunday, like I felt like we were kind of losing. I don't know, like everything just started feeling it was falling apart. Even though we had a lot of people join in on Sunday night, it was cool to see meet the new friends and shit. But I want to get back into the UFC. I want to just focus on that and stay away from all the circus BS. So to come back to UFC 263 after that is absolutely wonderful. 2 title fights. Both of them are rematches, which is really cool. And the return of Nate Diaz on top of a very good preliminary and other fights on that main card. XMMA returns. That's right. John Dotson. You know what's funny? A lot of people. Oh, actually, let me give a shout out to my buddy here. My buddy sends me a text, right? Mm-hmm. By the way, our clothing line over here has been doing very well. I have to thank everyone for jumping in and going over to the MMAHoles.com and purchasing some stuff. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. If you want anything, the MMAHoles.com, go to the merch section over there and everything, it's just basically you walking around with this shit. It's just awesome. You like billboards for us, so it helps us out, represent the holes. What?
The merch is nailing it.
Yeah, it only took 5 years. It only took fucking 5 years. But anyway, I got to say, my buddy sends me a text, right? And I've known this guy for years, many years. He sends me a text of him with the MMA Hole shirt on. I don't know if he watches or not, but the fact that he purchased merchandise threw me completely off. And of course, the picture that
the face is the best part.
It looks like he's gonna slaughter. Maybe he thinks this is what our community is. Like this is
what he envisions all of you guys looking like when you're watching.
When they're typing away in the chat. That's the face you see.
This is the face.
Oh, Chris, I hate you. Die, host of the show. Die! I do see that face.
Yeah.
That should be a donation. But yeah, so shout out to Mike. It's fucking cool, man. This guy's a good guy. Good guy. But the fact that he did it just, I don't know, it hit me weird. Like I was like, holy shit.
See, Moss, and here you were thinking that people don't care about you.
Yeah, people don't. Usually, like if
your friends and family do.
They don't care. They don't fucking care. But Mike does. That's cool, man.
Your plea for your heart almost made me change my mind, but it didn't. Izzy is going to lose.
All right, well, at least I tried, Chubbs. At least I tried.
Right. Man. Well, anyway, the point I was making, and thank you to all the donators. You guys are freaking wonderful.
Wonderful.
The MMA-Holes.com, completely free site over here. Anytime these people are live, boom, it goes into this live container up here. So you don't have to worry if you're not subscribed, or if you are and you're not getting notifications or whatever. Or we have Twitch and YouTube as well. So it's a one-stop shop for your MMA content. Today it was rolling. It had all the interviews with the pre-fight stuff, with the UFC 263 card, Bellator prelims. The whole deal is on the MMA-Holes.com. So anything that you need, check out this website. We also have the chat room where you can. We don't promote this enough. We really should. We really should. We spent enough money on this shit. We really should, but it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. We have this community section over here where people are just chatting away and talking about some MMA or just some shenanigans. Whatever you want to do, hop on over to the MMA-Holes.com. We have the merch section. We also have the news section. A lot of people aren't big on Twitter, or even if you are big on Twitter, we got everything lumped together for you right here. You can scroll through all the news feeds. Everything is up to date. So anytime any stories break, or you just want to scroll through every morning and see, you know, what's the latest in MMA news. And of course, Izzy's dick, you know, is in the picture. But yeah, check it out. It's all on the MMA-Holes.com.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Come on, Moss.
What, we're not gonna get through it? Is the beast stirring?
The ganoush.
All right. Is there anything else to add to this? All right. So Friday night we'll be back.
Yes.
Maybe tomorrow on Not the MMA Holes we'll do a gaming stream. I don't know.
Subscribe.
We'll see. So check it out. Link in the description, and we'll watch Shields get her ass beat.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I actually was able to enjoy an entire show this time. Feels great, Moss. And we'll be live Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And thank you so much to our sponsors, Ballsy, Head Rush, and MysticRootsCBD.com. Promo code MMA-Holes for all three, for all the discounts on all your favorite products, as well as Lux Bidet. Link in the description, 10% off at checkout, and ESPN Plus. Make sure that if you guys buy the pay-per-view this weekend, use the link in the description. Help us out, help you guys out, and you get the pay-per-view early. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.